Good evening, how are we all doing? It's Saturday evening, just getting ready to go out, have a few beers around a mate's house, just chill out basically, so I'm having a nice shave, as you do. Just adjust my towel, hang on. I know there's a couple of people have asked questions, and I'm going to be regarding James Riley's OSP. So I'm going to be using the Spice Road sample that I was sent, and I love this soap. How do I put it? It's imperial leather, but on steroids. It's a lot stronger. It's just an absolutely gorgeously perfect scented soap. Brush wise, I'm going to go for the Cadman's in that it is dry. I'm just going to prove that you do not need to literally soak this brush for it to soak up an immense amount of water. Razor 37C with a blade I haven't actually used for a long while, which is the Elios. It's the Inox. They're not a bad blade, I haven't used one for ages, so it's just nice to have a nice revisit. I found it in the bottom of the box sort of thing. So, right, let's just soak the brush. There we go, dabbed it in water and that just soaked up plenty enough water to knock itself out of the park. So, if you are debating whether to go for a synthetic knot, speak to Mervyn or Dave McMillan, because he now stocks the Cadman range as well. These soaps perform effortlessly. The name is bang on for James's soap, the Obsessive Soap Perfectionist, because they literally do react well in any water. No matter where I go, basically in the country, hard, soft water, they perform immensely, and in the space of what, a minute or half of 30 seconds, produce enough lather to be going on with. So let's just wipe the rest of this off. It could be head shave as well. Load up. It's just effortless. It really is an effortless soap to use. And this knot is just fantastic. So many soaps, and they're going everywhere. Look, oh look, on me shit, look, on me turd. But yeah. A nice ping up from Marty Papes. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Not being rude, buddy. I'll have a shave underway before I start looking at private messages. Throwing it everywhere. Okay, I'm loaded up for the first pass. Just rinse my hands up because I'm sliding all over the place. I'm struggling with a load of soaps at the minute because I've been outside in the cold a lot. Certain soaps that I use in the summer are like really badly reacting with my skin, so it's nice to use a soap that doesn't. Okay, let's just load the Elios and then we'll crack on. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Right. Not a bad blade, to be honest. I said I haven't used one for a little while. And I think I used it in a DE last time and I wasn't overly impressed, so, but actually in the slant, it worked really well. Okay, first pass on the face. Going on to the soap. Performance for me, top notch. Cushion, glide, there, it's there with the best. Scent. This scent brings back memories for me, and good memories at that. So. Mark Welch messaging me now. Yeah, so yeah, smashing soap. When this one gets released, this is one of the soaps I will be buying in a tub form. I don't use it a lot because I don't want it to go. It's kind of one of them. It's one of the like, best scented soaps for me. It's manly as well. It's one of them spicy but manly scents. Right, for the lovers of rapport, if you remember rapport, the older guys, not me, I don't remember rapport. I've smelt it. It's quite spicy. It's warm. B&M and B&M and Savers are stocking it. I think it's a 75ml bottle for £3. So a quick fill up. My missus don't like it, so I don't think I'll be wearing it. Oh, the slickness that soap leaves behind is just, oh, it's great. It's like a pleasure to have a shave. It's, all the elements are there. And this brush is the bollocks. Without a shadow of a doubt. I had the satin tip, and if I'm honest with you, it's better than that for me. Tips are softer, there's more backbone. Not, if I'm honest with you, hasn't really lost any hair. I think I've lost one or two in the space of me using it. I've been abusing it to see whether the lacquer would drop off or to like see how well the lacquer's lasting, and I'll just dump it into water, give it a quick wipe off. You can see from the shine she hasn't dulled, it's not damaged the wood, or what Mervyn done with the coating on this is by far probably one of the best wooden handles I've had. So get the Kent VS70 out and show you how like, oh, it's vile. Now it looks like reclaimed timber. It's that bad. Probably pause the video in a minute for the next person, go and get the VS70 and show you how bad it actually looks. I really haven't broken in the knot on it, because if I'm honest with you, every time I use it, I lose about 15-20 hairs. Concentrate your bell end. There we go, nick me chin. Happy days. Got to that age where I seem to be growing more hair on my back and my chest than I can on my head. It's not good. Been quite a nice day, to be honest. Popped down to the local vape shop, checked in with the boys, chilled out for about a couple of hours, which was nice. Just going a bit further down, just clearing like the back of the neckline. Happy days. Well, just swill off and come back for the next pass, and I will be back in just a second and I will show you the Kent. Okay, I'm back. Still nice swill off. Right, slickness, fantastic, I'm loving it. Right, I've used the Cadman brush for a little while now, and as you can see, it's holding up. The coating is phenomenal. Okay, Kent are brush makers for the Queen. Everybody knows who Kent are, and to be honest with you, their quality control on their wooden handle brushes, in my opinion, is shit. Okay, I've used this brush probably 10 or 12 times. She's dulled. If you look at the bottom, it's just shocking. You shouldn't get that from a brush that has that stamp on it. If anybody who knows anybody who works at Kent, and tell them they need to really work on the finish, because I tell you, the finish doesn't hold up at all. The knot's useless. It's got a severe amount of backbone, but even like, it's just, yeah, look, it loses more hair than anything. Could use it for hair transplant. It's just shocking. Yeah, not a big fan at all. And in all fairness, I haven't used it. The knot's too hard. It's like the glue's here, and it's just poor quality. It's just shit. I know people like the Kent brushes. I think the synthetic handle, like the resin handles are probably better, and the knots are probably even better than that. But this is not worthy for anything. I don't really even use it anymore. I'm not even going to put it on a raffle or BST. It's probably just going to end up staying in the cupboard as just for another brush. Right, let's load up for the last pass. Just the cheeks to do. Soap goes for miles. Really does. Neckline feels alright. Head, you're not bad. I've got just a bit of a touch up on the ear there. The Helios blade, I'm impressed in the 37C. So, there's no tugging or pulling, it's basically a nice smooth shave. So, that's what we want. Okay, I'm done. And a damn fine shave at that. No, just a bit on the neck. The slickness that this soap leaves behind, you can touch it without really having to re-lather. It's bloody good. Right, have a cold sweat. Right. And overall, a remarkable shave. Soap performs fantastically. If you haven't got any yet, speak to the guys on the UK Wet Shaving Society. It's a few of them that have James's products, and they're like me, they love them. And if I'm honest with you, to be honest with you, you don't see many on the BST either. I think I've seen one, and that's because he didn't like the scent. Normally, soap maker brings soaps out, people buy them, weeks later they stick them on the BST. James's soaps, you don't see many about, people keep them, they're really highly regarded within the shaving community, which is, for a new soap maker to do, it's exceptional, mate. So I'll turn my hats off to you. I'm going to finish with some Ice Sport by Aquavelva. That my old buddy Gus got me from the States. Top bloke. Gus is top bloke. And to be honest with you, it's that nice fresh scent, which we all know and love. That's for the face, and then for the head, I'm going to be using a bit of the Archive Fresh, which is the menthol paste, just because I want that nice refreshing tingle. And the head gets a bit more moisturising than most, so yeah, cracking shave, absolutely cracking. The blade I'm impressed with. We'll see how many shaves I get out of her. If I get more than 3 and it doesn't get all tuggy, I might have to purchase some more. Give that a clean off in a second. Finish the clear up and the shave is done. Have a good weekend, guys. All the best. See you again on the next one.